Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I'm your host of the mostest, the shaman of ShElite, Miss Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Thank you. I also forgot a lot of my other nicknames, but that's okay. I'm feeling a little humble today.
Aw, how nice.
Oh, I'm such a nice guy.
I know, right?
What can I say? Joining me over here, my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family, and the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the Hangman Adam Page to my whittle, Adam Cole baby, Miss Y2 Garcia Savannah.
Yes, can't get any more nas. Can't get enough.
Nah. Savannah, my dear, what's up?
Just a little tired, honestly. We're pushing finals. My finals week is next week. It is my second to last semester. It's crazy. Yeah, crazy. But glad to be, pushing that tail end of another semester. And yeah, things are going good. Other than that,
good.
Except if you can see at my lower thirds, I've learned that AEW, I don't think they like El Paso very much. They don't like crowds that give it their all, the entirety of all of Dynamite and Rampage, and max out the crowd to its full capacity. I guess they're just not fans of that because they're gonna go anywhere else, but not back to El Paso. I was watching back clips and I was like, damn, we were fucking fire, and they don't want this. Like, come on now.
And they don't want this?
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Doesn't like Houston either. I don't know how far Houston is from the nearest Texas show they're doing, because they're doing a whole Texas tour starting next week in Arlington. Of all the times I'm in Arlington, next week is not one of those weeks.
Of course.
But it's also winter is coming. But yeah, they're not doing Texas, and the closest one is, I believe, the Collision show in San Antonio, but that's like a 7-hour drive. So
nah.
But they gave me, when they first were starting to sell tickets, they gave me pre-sale codes for the local Texas shows. Their own words, the local Texas shows. I'm like, local my ass. It'd be more local for me if they were in New Mexico.
Yeah, the fuck? Come on now.
Yeah.
Liars. It's alright. I figured out that so in April, obviously I'll be in Philly for Mania Week and everything.
Woo!
Their SmackDown's coming to Pittsburgh April 19th, but I can't go.
Why?
It's the night before my sister's wedding.
So, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm in the wedding.
I know, right? Like, just say you gotta go to the bathroom and then go to SmackDown.
Oh yeah, let me just I just have to run to the back. I drive a half an hour back downtown. Yeah, no. So I was like, I mean, that's fine. I'll be.
You still got Mania though. Mania is better than an episode of SmackDown.
I got Mania Week and shit in Philly, so I'll be fine.
Oh look, see, Jesus knows. Bachelorette party, SmackDown. That is a dream bachelorette party. They might even let you backstage, if you just show up in like the wedding dress and your bridal, your bridesmaid's dress.
I do love my bridesmaid's dress. Or I'm sorry, you mean my maid of honor dress?
Ooh, maid of honor. That's even better. Do you get to wear a sash?
I don't think so.
Oh,
but I've had my dress for like a year and I'm very excited. And it's gonna be a great time. April's gonna be a very fucking busy month for me. So
yeah, I mean, it's my birthday and all.
It's Savannah's birthday.
It's my whole birthday. That's
also Matt's birthday month too. Like,
that's true. We're both
a lot of people.
Is Matt's before, after mine?
Before.
What day is it?
Because yours is Easter time.
Easter-ish time, yeah.
His is in the beginning of April.
Oh, okay, then yeah. We're both Aries then.
Aries?
Mine is the 17th.
His is, I believe, the 5th.
I'd have
to look at my calendar.
I was going to guess the 5th also, but
I'd have to look at my calendar, and I didn't.
Sorry, Matt. I know Matt Jackson's birthday.
I know. Yes, so it's a palindrome, so it's the same forwards and backwards.
Oh.
So it's 2024.
And then 0420. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's 42024. It's the same from, so yeah, it just kind of worked out like that. But we're very excited. It's gonna be good.
Are you gonna get high?
No, I don't do drugs.
Oh,
Specifically that drug.
Me neither. It's okay.
I drink, and that'll be doing the entire wedding. It'll be so fun. But we're not here to talk about my sister's wedding. No, we're here to talk about wrestling. Surprisingly.
I know, right? I'm like, wait, that's what we talk about?
Yeah, crazy. Which we do live on twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase, where you can subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming, which means you get a free subscription. Why not use it for us? Come on.
You should.
You can. You can gift subs if you're feeling a little generous.
You know, it's
fun.
It's the holiday season. You know,
the holiday season.
The time for giving.
The time for giving. The time for gifting. It's so fun. So fun. So exciting. But if you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine. We understand. You can subscribe for free on youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can also like the videos, comment on the videos, hit the bell so you get notified when we go live and when videos go up. Big brain. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And if you want to spend more money, which we would appreciate, it'd be fine. Patreon.com/ShElite Showcase. $3 a month. Trace dollars. Trace dollars.
Trace dollars, yeah.
Trace dollars.
I was about to say tres pesos, but that's like almost nothing. Pesos are worthless.
Not pesos.
3 pesos, that's a steal, guys. You might as well be getting it for free.
I mean, come on. But yeah, so you get a exclusive non-wrestling podcast. I fuck it up every time. An exclusive non-wrestling podcast every single month. I don't know what December's is yet, but
yeah,
it's fine.
And I will contribute at some point, especially now that I'm finishing up my finals. I'm hoping to contribute at some point.
You're good. Yeah. What's going on here? What's going on?
Hi, Just,
what up? Tommy, hello.
Hello.
Who let the dogs out? Those are Savannah's dogs and or the dogs next door barking.
Backyard, yeah.
Yeah.
They're always
I'm not the only one hearing them now.
I'm kind of upset that you're not the only one hearing them, because then I'd be like, it's okay, they don't hear them, so it's cool.
I mean, it's not terribly noticeable, at least not for me, so.
I know, but
it's all good. Oh god, sorry, my apologies. But let's get on it here. Let's dive on into these news rumors, right?
Yes.
That's why people are here. I don't have a lot. I just have a few. A happy Chanukah. Allison?
Oh yeah, it's the start of Hanukkah today.
It is the first night of Hanukkah. I'll be doing Hanukkah-related trivia later, where I will fail miserably. I'm very excited.
I was going to say, I'm glad I wasn't invited for that one, because I know nothing about Hanukkah. It'd be cool to learn, but personally, I don't know much about Hanukkah.
Put on your yarmulkes. It's time for Hanukkah. Anyways, news and rumors. Serena Deeb. You guys know Serena Deeb. She's been off TV for quite some time. So she made an Instagram post, I believe it was like last week, of course, after we do our show, because what else is new? She has had 3 unprovoked seizures since last October.
Oh my god.
I know. I was like, holy shit. She has been seen by all of the medical professionals necessary. She is cleared medically and physically, so she is Gucci. If she does want to come back, she is 100% good. But to have 3 having 1 unprovoked is scary enough. Over the span of like a year.
Yeah, I would.
3, I couldn't imagine.
I'm glad she's doing all right though, and that she's cleared. I would hope that means that like she hasn't had one since, like, you know.
Yeah, I didn't see when the last one was, but I mean, like I said, 3 over the span of a year is insane.
Yeah,
but
glad she's doing good. All right though.
Yeah, we're very happy she's doing okay. You know who's not doing okay? McKenzie Mitchell, who was the backstage correspondent, you know, Renee Paquette type person of NXT. She was released from her contract, which pissed me off. She was so good. She had a connection with people, specifically Wesley. I'll get to him in a second.
I've heard about Wesley.
I was like shocked. And now they have Kelly Kincaid, who's just there. No shade to Kelly or anything, but like McKenzie had that shit on lock.
Yeah, I was a little shocked. I was like, why? And like she was like the only one, you know?
Yeah, and you barely watch NXT, and you could tell the difference.
Oh yeah, and I was just saying that like because there was no other releases, you know, it's not like, oh, this is the start of a slew of releases. Like it was just kind of like one and done for her. And I just kind of like, I'm nosy, so I'm just like, I wonder what happened.
Makes me sad. I don't like it at all. At all. This one is fun for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Okada will be a free agent in 2024.
That's the real bidding war of 20. I'm just kidding. But I will say I saw that, and I was, you know, I was like, oh, okay, would you look at that? Obviously, same thing with like Adam Cole when his contract was up. Same thing goes for MJF, but I think we all know where he's gonna end up. But like same with everyone who has a contract coming up or who's getting released from their contract. We've always said it, no matter where they go, as long as they are happy, we should be too. And that's what I will be for Okada. If he wants to go to the Fed, he can go there. I would not mind at all. You could have some killer matches there with some people like him versus Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes. Hell, I will dare even say CM Punk, because I know people wanted that already with Phil. Yeah. And hold on, Jess, I'll get to you in a second. Or if he signs with AEW, he's already made appearances there. He's been on Dynamite before. I hope to see him live one of these days. I would love to see Okada live. Like, that is a dream come true for me. Like, please, Okada, just come on, Okada. But I also saw people say, like, do you really think he's going to come to the States? Apparently he's, well, first of all, obviously he's very settled in Japan. And apparently he has like an infant. So it's like, you know,
actual child,
yeah, and apparently his wife is more famous than him in Japan. So I'm like I don't know what she does, but apparently she's more well known. So they're very settled in Japan. So I don't know if he's gonna re-sign with New Japan, or I don't think retirement. There's never been a hint of retirement, but honestly, it's something that's very up in the air for me. And I'm like, whatever happens, I'll be happy for him. I hope it's not retirement, because again, selfish me wants to see him wrestle live at least once. But you know, whatever he decides to do, I'll be good, you know, I'll be good. Justin, to answer your question, I have not been watching because I got rid of New Japan World because of all the fucking issues they've been giving us lately. I just couldn't do it anymore. I saw something that happened, which I will talk about. That happened. I saw it on Reddit, but no, I haven't been keeping up. I honestly might not watch New Japan as much anymore, obviously, because I don't have New Japan World anymore. Not only because of the issues, but it was also just kind of hard to keep up with the payments. I know it's only $10 a month, but that kind of adds up in like comparison to like other things you have to keep up with.
Damn, she had enough.
The issues were just getting unbearable. Like I couldn't do it. Like I just had so many issues with getting charged, like double charged. They're not giving like, you know, the pay-per-views you've bought. They're not giving those to you anymore. Like shit like that. All the issues they've been having, constant maintenance issues. You don't know how many times I'm like, you know what? I just want to watch this match. I just want to go like, you know, let me go watch Kenny Omega and Hiroshi Tanahashi kill it in the ring. I couldn't even do that because like, oh, we're under maintenance till like 5 a.m. So I'm like, okay, fuck me then. So I couldn't do it. Jesus is right. I have had enough. But something did happen that I saw on Reddit that I will mention when Katie is done. But yes. Okada, please come to El Paso at least once, bro. I really want to see you live.
Amen.
Amen. I know, right? We pray to Okada, apparently.
Going back to Allison's point, I wonder what, talking about McKenzie, I wonder what she did since she was the only one on the talent side to be let go.
Like, I want to know what the fuck happened.
I don't know. Everyone seemed kind of like shocked and like obviously supportive of her. I don't know. Jey Uso is no longer allowed to say yeet. Because there were trademark issues, you know, after they released a shit ton of merch, which the white shirt with like the blue writing was beautiful, by the way. Like, I loved that. Because some white boy whose name I forget some wrestler had it trademarked.
I saw that. I hate to play devil's advocate, but he did have it trademarked. That is technically his trademark. You know, if it were the other way
Yeah,
around, I'm pretty sure they would
this
be
kid.
suing. I'm pretty sure if the tables were turned and he was using the trademark, WWE would be sending shit their way like they did with the Young Bucks with the Too Sweet. They would send the cease and desist,
I'm not saying that, but like the fact that it was just like some little white boy wrestler is kind of just like an odd thing. It's also just
I
an
don't
odd
know.
thing to trademark.
It is a
Just
very odd
yeet.
thing to trademark. I didn't think something like that, especially when you have shit like on Vine. I know Vine's so old, it's dead. But like people, it's like, yeah, everyone I feel like uses it. But the
Yeah.
fact that he does have it trademarked, I hate to say it, like nothing against Jay Uso or anyone, you know, who supports him or whatever. But if you do have the trademark, I have to give it to the person. Like they have the trademark for a reason. It could be with anything. Like, you know, I can't help but, you know, kind of side with him. And it kind of I'm honestly, I know because he's a wrestler and I'm pretty damn sure he's an indie wrestler. I'm just
Yeah.
glad that because WWE is this massive corporation that they're not able to just like, you know, disregard the trademark because of how big they are. Like, I'm so glad that there's still like something to protect your trademark at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how big or small you are in comparison. That's mostly how I'm looking at it. It has nothing really to do with the people involved. I'm just like, I'm glad that just because WWE is like this big monster of a company, you can still have your technical rights protected of your trademark rights, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen the
That he
merch.
has
It's
a
not the best
trademark and
looking
uses
merch,
it on the
but
ugliest merch. It's pretty ugly.
I was gonna say, I'm not saying I like the merch, but I'm just saying I'm glad that despite him being a lot smaller than WWE, it's still protected technically.
It's just again, it's just such a weird word.
It is a weird thing. It is. I'm just saying. I'm glad.
Trademark.
Again, it doesn't have to. It's just the fact that it is Yeet makes it weird. But it could have been anything. Like, let's say, like with the whole Too Sweet thing. Like, let's say, well, obviously the Stubby didn't work out. But like, if it were the tables were turned with like the Bucks, if they had the Too Sweet thing trademarked, or if it was technically theirs, I guess it would go to show that technically WWE wouldn't be able to use it if the tables were turned. If that makes sense. That's what that shows me. And it makes me at least in some way like glad that people could still have their trademarks protected. I just didn't realize something as simple as Yeet could get so trademarked to the point where no one else could use it that way, you know?
Mm.
Kanye, what the fuck?
Kanye is the epitome of just everything. He said the word. I don't know why I keep reading world. I read it twice and still said world.
The world
the word.
Was...
The world, yeah, well, true. The word was made by a black person. This white man decided to trademark it. Yeah, that's
it's kind of whack. Yeah, I'll admit that.
That's the part that I kind of like. That's why I'm a little iffy about it. Like, of all the words you could have chose, Casey, whoever, that's what you chose. Interesting.
I was gonna say something kind of mean, but
and yeah, that's why people are upset about it, which is
I guess that makes sense.
Completely
And I will respect that. I do think that, like, again, it just happens to be the word that is trademarked, but yeah, like if that makes sense, you know, it's not so much about, for me, like, it's not so much about the word, it's the protection that I'm glad about. But yeah, I do think it is a little weird that the word itself is like, you know, not by a white person. He could have trademarked something like kale chip or something.
Yeah, like anything else, sweetheart. Jesus Christ. I said I was gonna bring him up. Wes Lee was supposed to have a match against Dirty Dom at Deadline on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, by the way, folks. But he came to the ring on NXT on Tuesday and hunched over on a cane, saying he's going to be having back surgery and will be out for 8 to 12 months.
Dude, that's like
which is as much as like if you hate Wes Lee as a wrestler, if he's not your biggest whoever, that still fucking sucks. Especially for Wes Lee, who was like, ever since the whole MSK shit happened, he was kind of, thriving as a single star. And it sucks to see that happened to him. I don't even know what happened or when it happened, but He seemed fine after the match last week, so I have no idea what the fuck happened.
Yeah, he may not have even like really felt it right after. It probably was like something that like he woke. Yeah, he probably woke up and his back was probably killing him or something, and he had to go get it checked out per orders or something. And I just hope that like we'll see him back sooner than later. And it kind of stinks with like the timing because like maybe depending on if they want to bring him to the main roster or like NXT, just take him back to NXT. It would have been cool like if he could well, maybe if it's a year, maybe you could push it to the Rumble of 2025. Fucking crazy, but yeah, like have him return. It's the same thing Randy. Holy shit, man.
So, I mean, and Randy was gone 18 months.
That's oh god. We just got Randy.
Randall Keith Orton.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the Viper. Love him. But yeah, obviously well wishes to Wesley because fuck, man. That terrible timing just sucks. Especially because he's so young too. That's the craziest part, I think.
I know. How old is he? He has to be like in his late 20s, I would say.
Quick
I want to say like 20. I want to say like 26, 27.
Oh, let me check. It is Googleable, folks. If Google wants to cooperate, that'd be fine. Wesley. He is 29.
29. Okay, I was a little bit off, but still very young. Still very young for wrestling when you have mofos like Sting still going at it in their 60s.
True. I got a first Jesus. Google didn't want to cooperate. Yeah, so obviously well wishes to Wesley and everything like that. The last thing I have, which kind of just like hurts my heart a little bit. WWE is no longer producing physical content, as in WWE home videos and the DVDs.
What?
Yeah. As someone who has so many fucking VHS tapes and it's like the originals and the DVDs.
Are we that old now? Like no more DVDs, no.
I think the post said 35 or 39 years they've been doing it, and Survivor Series War Games this year will be the last physical DVD in the United States.
Push it to Mania. They should push it to Mania.
You would think. It's just it hurts my heart a little bit because like I would always get one like the Triple H That Damn Good DVD. Fire DVD. I watched that so many times. It's my favorite DVD I own. The amount of like VHS like Great American Bashes and shit, like classic ones from like early 2000s. Hurts my soul.
I have obviously these were passed down from my dad, but I have a John Cena DVD. I have a Vince McMahon DVD. I know. I don't know where I haven't watched it, but I technically do own it because it's here. But I have one of my favorites. I love to watch it. It's actually a 3-disc. It's like 3-in-1. 3 discs in one box. Top 50 OMG moments in WWE history. It's pretty old though. Too. I love watching the first one. I love watching the first 50. Like had some of the most iconic moments in WWE, WWF history. It's insane, some of my favorite moments to go back and watch personally. And then I think it's like the same 3-in-1 thing, but for ladder matches, like best ladder matches.
I've seen the TLC one, yeah.
And I think I have the TLC one too. I believe I have 3 total. But yeah, like those DVDs are awesome, It's kind of sad now that they're not like they won't even do like maybe they won't even do like DVDs for like OMG moments or whatever the heck. Like
because everything's on the I was gonna say everything's on the network now, but everything's on Peacock.
That's DVDs hit different.
True. Those behind the scenes and backstage features, true. ECW Rise and Fall DVD, I think I also have.
I'm pretty sure I have more, but those are the ones that I know of. I would have to go searching.
Yeah, I have them somewhere, but I think they're in the back room, and I don't feel like going through that right now. But
that's so sad, though. I feel old now.
You feel old.
Oh, I also have WrestleMania 20. The one that happened in 2010, I think it was 26, because that's when it was when HBK retired. I have that one on
Doesn't
DVD.
say I don't. I'm not good with yours. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Jesus says the ladder match 3-disc WrestleMania 21 3-disc. The amount of times I would watch those DVDs and shit at my cousin's house all the time when we were younger, insane. All of them.
Yeah. Or my sister, she doesn't even watch wrestling anymore. She had like a little bit of a little spurt, like a little phase where she would watch it and stuff, but it didn't last long. Clearly not as long as mine. But
Fair.
my wrestling phase, it's not a phase. But
Not phase, Mom.
It's not a phase, Mom. I know. But even she still likes to watch the OMG moments on DVD, and she's even shown her friend who has no knowledge of wrestling. She showed her friend that DVD, and it just goes to show DVDs, man.
Yeah, honestly.
Eddie Guerrero. Oh, you'll have to lend me that one of these days.
But yeah, that's all the news and rumors I have.
Yeah. So I have only one news, and I saw it on Reddit. Again, it is New Japan related, but again, I got rid of New Japan World because of all the damn problems it's been giving me. However, I saw that Ren Narita, who was previously a young lion, which means like a newbie,
Yeah.
He joined the House of Torture, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So that's happened. I believe. I don't know if that's what Justin was talking about when he asked me if I was keeping up to date, but I know that now. I know because I saw it on Reddit. And then the only other thing I have is your weekly update for the A1. What do we call it? The A1 Continental Breakfast at Red Robin Classic.
Oh, the Red Robin tournament for the IHOP Continental Breakfast Championship.
Yes.
A1 Steak Sauce tournament.
Yes.
And yes, this fact is still true. I'm glad I don't have a penis. If you want context, go watch the latest episode of Getting Off. Anyways. Do I need to do my sound?
Yeah, please.
Da-na-na.
Thank you, Katie. All right. So last week, we of course left Saturday off because Saturday was not here yet. The same as this week, but I'm going to start with Saturday, December 2nd. We had on the Blue League, we had Brody King beating Claudio Castagnoli, Andrade beating Daniel Garcia, and the All-American Nightmare Dragon, Jake Long, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson beat Eddie Kingston. I was a little shocked at that, but because as of now, when we're recording, which is Thursday, Saturday will obviously have more results for the Blue League. But as of now, on the Blue League, Danielson has 3 points, Andrade has 3 points, Brody King has 6 points, Claudio has 3 points, Daniel Garcia has 0 points, and Eddie Kingston has 0 points. I'm a little shocked at that one because
man's put up all his titles.
Yeah,
and his ass is losing.
It's not looking good for you. So I'm like, okay.
Not at all.
Yeah, so there's that. But then, of course, we had yesterday on Dynamite, we had the Gold League kicking off week 3 of the Continental Classic, the Continental Breakfast at Red Robin A1 Steak Sauce Classic.
Yeah,
Jon Moxley beat Roosh. Swerve Strickland, whose house, beat Mark Briscoe, and Jay White beat Jay Lethal. We had a battle of the Jays. I thought it was really funny watching them say, "Let's go, Jay. Jay, you suck," or something like that. Fuck classic. You, Jay. Yeah,
I love when people have the same names and they wrestle.
Exactly. Yeah, that's hilarious. But because of their loss, Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe are officially eliminated from the tournament, or not tournament, but from winning. They still have to compete, unfortunately, for the remaining weeks because it is round robin.
Fucking rude.
Yeah, but they are officially eliminated from their chances at winning. So as of right now in the Gold League, the standings are Jon Moxley with 9 points, Swerve Strickland with 9 points, Roosh with 3 points, Mark Briscoe and Jay Lethal with 0 points, and Jay White with 6 points. Now, let me tell you, next week at Winter is Coming, which is kind of why I wish I was in Arlington. Out of all the times I'm in Arlington, we're gonna get Swerve Strickland versus Jon Moxley. I am so looking forward to that match. That match is going to slap. I'm not going to lie. Don't tell Hangman. But I'm hoping that Swerve takes it because this dude is on fire right now. Like, I think he needs to win the whole thing.
I'm telling Hangman.
Don't tell him. Well, Hangman has his own problems because we're teasing.
He's got beef with people.
Yeah, he started beef by walking in on MJF's interview before it even got started.
Wild times.
Yes, but or would you say wild thing? Oh.
Anyway, guys, thanks for so much for watching. I just ended.
Just kicks me out, yeah. But yeah, that has been your update for the A1 Steak Sauce Red Robin Tournament Continental Breakfast Classic. Katie.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Thank you. I'll see you next week.
And we're out.
Yeah.
Matt said he has 10 points.
Back to you, Katie. I should have said that.
That's okay. Next week. Get him next week. Nobody's counting the Blue Chew League and its roots. Savannah does. Savannah counts the Blue Chew League.
Yeah, I just did the Blue Chew League. Or the Blue Cheese League. I don't know what you want to call it.
And he was
also I said Jay White's name wrong. I didn't say Swiss cheese stays
Swiss cheese stays white.
Yeah, or Diego Luna, whatever you. That's like the next Bryan Danielson. It's gonna be Swiss cheese stays white, switchblade, tofu, Diego Luna, Jay White.
But it doesn't roll off the tongue.
I know it, not as much, but that's funny.
So I don't know. Allison said that's a much better name for it. Will has 12 points. Also, he's here. Hi, Will. Happy Chanukah. All right. Today in women's wrestling history. Oh yeah, Bryan Danielson's gonna fire all of us now. Oh darn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Really quick.
Yeah, I completely forgot about this. Because it's just absurd.
Bryan Danielson, I know it's gone out that he's on the disciplinary team or whatever. Like Katie, I think you probably have more detail than I, or you could explain this better than me. But I found out about this because someone did like a graphic, like almost like the profile page when you look up the AEW roster, and it said the American snitch or something like that. I'm like, wow. I was like, oh.
Yeah, so before I do today in women's wrestling history, yeah, so Bryan is on the disciplinary committee and was part of the reason why Punk was released, and now he has a lot more power backstage. Perhaps it seems. So people tweeting, wrestlers in the company who are tweeting bad things about the company or what have you, are going to be fined and have been fined. Santana tweeted 6 weeks. Just those 2 words, 6 weeks, because he hasn't been on TV in 6 weeks, and the tweet was deleted, and then hold on, let me pull up exactly what he said on Twitter, because he tweeted something after the fact.
I wonder if Britt Baker got fined, because a couple weeks ago she tweeted about how Adam Copeland had like a 10-minute promo time, and then someone else had another like 7-minute promo time, and then Britt Baker in all of 2023 0 promo time. I was like, oh.
I mean, it's true. He said. So he tweeted 3 hours ago, "Find me?" ? Yeah, okay. Laughing, crying emojis.
Oh, he's about to get fined again, bro.
Yeah, and then it's just the last thing was, "Thanks for the entertainment while I soak up my beautiful island," and it's a selfie on him on a beach. But yeah, shit's fucking bankers, bro.
Dang.
Sorry, we didn't already count. Matt, you're a winner in my heart, sir.
Aww. I thought he'd be in the blue pill leagues, but that's just me. Yeah. I'm undefeated in high hops around. Dude, I want
Matt,
IHOP.
Get out of here.
I want IHOP, bro. I want some pancakes from IHOP.
I want to know what happened on December 7th, 2009.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you.
What happened on December 7th, 2009, Katie?
Well, since you asked so nicely, Savannah, see what I did there? I'm so good at this job.
Yeah.
There was a TNA taping, obviously 2009. We had Awesome Kong and Scott Steiner. Yeah, y'all know Scott Steiner. Steiner Math.
Yeah.
You know, big bad booty nephew, his
Yeah.
uncle. Yeah. Defeated Bobby Lashley, Big Bob, and Crystal. Y'all remember Crystal, right? She was in WWE for like a hot minute, and then did some TNA stuff after the fact. I did not know that. That was a fun surprise.
Yeah.
Big Bob.
I didn't know that either.
We had ODB defeating Tara, or Victoria as we know her. Victoria for Hall of Fame.
I know, just keep tweeting at them. I don't think you'll get fined if you do.
I'll say whatever the fuck I want. I don't work for these companies. ODB defeated Tara in a trailer park throwdown.
Jeez.
I'm assuming some sort of street fight. I do not know. And then, very fitting because a certain wrestling family is going to be returning to TV next week in AEW.
Oh, I think I know which one.
Velvet Sky defeats Lacey Von Erich in Mud Wrestling with Madison Rain as the special guest referee, but Lacey Von Erich.
Yeah. I sent my dad a picture of the graphic. Either he didn't see it or I don't know if it's sent, honestly, because I don't know if with this new update for the iPhone it still says delivered or not, but I was like, I thought that was cool, you know, the Von Erichs. Because my dad not only really loved watching the Von Erichs, but he really wants to go see the Iron Claw movie.
Oh, I'm going to see it, and I can't.
Yeah, we want to watch it. I want to watch it. I'm pretty sure my dad does too. But my dad's being nice. My dad wants to make a whole thing out of it. He wants to he's like, whoever wants to go, let's go. He's even like extending the invite to like my sisters who don't watch wrestling, my aunts who doesn't watch wrestling, my cousins who don't watch wrestling. But it's because it's like he loves the Von Erichs, and I don't blame him. I've seen videos on the family, and I'm really excited to watch the movie.
The Dark Side of the Ring episode.
Yeah, exactly. And he doesn't even want to go to a regular theater. He wants to go to which is the Alamo Draft House here, which is like the dinner, like you order like actual food.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to go there for the movie. I'm like, he's going.
Pop off, Papa Garcia.
Yeah.
Pop off.
Yeah, I'm like, he is so looking forward to this movie, and I don't blame him. So I don't think the picture really sent, but I'm gonna try and ask him again. Like, hey, did you see the Von Erichs are gonna show up? Because technically, the original Von Erichs, it's only Kevin, right? Kevin.
I can never remember which one.
I believe it's Kevin. Like, I can never keep track of them. There was so many of them. I think Carrie has unfortunately passed away. I think David is the first one who passed away. There's a video I watched. I'll send you the link. It's like basically recaps the story, and it kind of helps me like remember which one is which. But it's a very sad story. I think I'm gonna be a freaking mess. I'm a crybaby in movies already, so with a very tragic story like this, I think I'm gonna be a mess.
You're right.
I'll be a mess with good food. The fact that Kevin Von Erich is still going, though, I'm like, good for you.
Him and his sons and Lisa, I mean, good for him.
All
I'm saying is keep Christian away from this fucking family or someone is catching hands.
Christian,
I mean it.
I didn't even think about, dude, Christian's going to show up.
The amount of people I've seen tweeting about it.
Did you see yesterday on Dynamite? I don't know if you watched Dynamite, but someone had a sign front row, I think like hard cam sign, and it said, "Christian, will you be my father?" I
mean, hey,
dude, I was
as someone with daddy issues, I get it.
Dude, oh my god, it'd be so funny if whoever is gonna go to the Collision on Saturday before Father's Day, please wish Christian Cage a happy Father's Day because he deserves it. He's the only father who deserves. Oh my god. I want to meet Christian Cage, man. Like, I just want to say, like, bro, like, thank you for being a paternal figure in my life. And I'll bring my dad with me.
Wow, that's fucked.
My dad loves Christian Cage's character, though. He thinks it's hilarious. But
hey, maybe your dad can get a kick out of it. Why not?
I know, but that's funny.
No, it wasn't my sign, sir. I wasn't there.
Where was it? It was in
Canada.
Oh yeah, it was in Canada. Oh yeah, it was in Quebec.
Montreal.
Tell him to take her. I know. I really wish I could. But it's a 10-hour drive. Jesus, it's a 10-hour drive. Yeah, they announced a whole ass Canadian tour before coming back to El Paso. I'm like, okay, AW.
I mean,
I
no
see where you
surprise.
stand.
How dare you stand where he stood? Anybody gets that reference?
Harry Potter.
You can't have two fathers, Finn. He doesn't have one. Don't be greedy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No,
How about I
see, here's
ask
the
him on
thing.
behalf of Katie?
I have one. I just don't like him and speak to him. There's a difference.
Well,
He's dead to me.
Actually, Christian Cage is perfect for you. Isn't Christian like, for the people who need a father, That's why he nicks Wayne's father.
Fuck me. Okay, so Savannah, tag team. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, wrestlers of the week.
Wrestlers of the week.
Okay. They had a match. They won. Good to see. Love this duo. Love seeing them together. Giving it to DIY, because when I would watch NXT, it was peak DIY days and peak Gargano versus Ciampa days, which I mean technically is still DIY because they're the two members.
Yeah,
so
true.
Love watching them. They are my tag team of the week.
You know what's so funny? They're also my pick.
What?
Oh my god!
Like twins. Look at us, twinning.
Timestamp that. I fucking okay. I'm gonna attempt to. Fuck you, Matt. I think it was like a 50-minute mark ish.
I know, right? Somewhere.
I'm just gonna put 50-minute dads, and I'll remember for myself later.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna look at it later and be like, what did I write?
I know, like after I do trivia and shit, and then try and start uploading this, and I'll be like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't work tomorrow, so like, I have the day off because I'm going to Steel City Con.
Ooh.
It's basically Comic-Con, and I'm very excited. I'm meeting Matthew Lillard tomorrow. Very excited. And then I'm meeting Kurt Angle on Saturday.
Is it true?
It's damn true.
Yes, Katie.
I'm very, very excited.
Maybe you should. I do go to church.
I don't go to church. I go to church for weddings and funerals. That's why I'm here.
Fair enough.
But yeah, DIY. Do it yourself. 2 out of 3 falls matches, which is like their specialty, especially in NXT. I mean, the amount of perfect 2 out of 3 falls matches they had with FTR. I mean, that's the best one, probably.
Oh, for sure.
Hands down.
And there was times those fuckers really made me think that they were gonna lose and I was gonna be sad, but they didn't lose because they were trying so hard. It was like a third time's the charm kind of thing. I was like,
yeah, it's like, God damn it, let them have it. The only church Katie worships at is Hold. Or Holding, because I'm curious. I mean, the Church of Satan, perhaps. Satan is my daddy. That's a timestamp. You're welcome.
No, that's Randy Orton. You can't.
Daddy's back.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, you are.
So you can't say that when Randy Orton just got back, Katie.
I love Randy Orton.
Yes,
Randall Keith Orton. Okay, so while Matt figures that out. Oh.
The Church of Hosier.
Take Me to Church. Great song.
It is a good song.
Fantastic song. The music video is fucked.
It is, bro, but fucked, but like almost in a good way because of like the message it sends,
As a half gay person, I deep in the soul.
I wish I had my hoodie. I got my Hollow Taco hoodie, and it is.
I saw. Yeah, it does look cute.
Someone asked me if I was bisexual. I told them no, but I said I know someone who's really cool in my life who is. So I wear this in honor of her, and because I love Hollow Taco.
Brian Danielson can find these nuts.
I hope Eddie Kingston tweets that. That'd be so funny.
I fucking hope so. Savannah, who is your Lotties or your?
I have one.
Okay.
She won her match last night on Dynamite. It is timeless Toni Storm. Chin up, tits out, and watch out for the shoe. Because, you gotta watch out. Mm-hmm.
And like she got they got the Turner Classic Movies guy to introduce.
Yes.
That is like a special place in my heart, especially because like every Christmas I watch Meet Me in St. Louis and I recorded it from TCM, so it has him talking in the beginning, and I'm like, it like warmed my heart. I was so happy to see him.
And he did a good job introducing her.
Oh, he killed it. Absolutely killed it. 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend. Love that. I had a feeling you were going to pick Tony and or Sky, so I went a different route. Matt said you can't say that if you don't throw a shoe.
Shit, okay, hold on.
I also don't have a shoe around me, so I guess I can't say it. Please be careful. Oh my god. She's finding a shoe. Say it again.
Yeah. You gotta have your chin up, tits out, and watch out for the shoe. I just threw it across my room, though. Poor sorry, shoe. I'll get you back right now.
So I had a feeling you were going to pick one of those two, if not both. So I went the NXT route. Shout out to Lash Legend, the queen that she is, for body slamming Otis.
I know. I saw that clip going around.
Fuck Hogan Andre. This is it.
I know, right?
I'm so mad about it.
Why?
Like, people are like, oh, that makes Otis look bad. No, the fuck it doesn't. It's physics. It's simple. I took physics in high school 1 year. Practical physics. I got an A.
Not even that, like, you know.
She's strong.
I was gonna say, like, people shouldn't take it that way, because unless you're like a child and think that like everything in wrestling is like absolutely 100% real.
Bianca fucking ran with Otis on her back.
That's what I'm saying.
On her shoulders.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Like, it is maybe not that hard. These women probably bench or lift more than what Otis weighs, depending on how much.
Or damn close to, yeah.
Exactly. So it shouldn't be like. And then again, if it's just a quick slam, it's not like she's holding them up forever.
Yeah, she's not military pressing the dude.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, I loved it. I popped. I genuinely out loud said, "Oh shit," to myself out loud in front of my TV. It was great. So Lash obviously gets a nice little love her, and then Fallon Henley, who won the last chance match, Fatal 4-Way. Yeehaw, bitch! She's in the Iron Survivor. I'm so fucking excited. I kind of hope she wins. And it's between her or Kalani that I want to win. I love Tiffy Stratton. Love Lash. I don't give a fuck about Blair Davenport, so I really don't want her to win. Stay in the penalty box the whole time, bitch, please. But if Fallon or Kalani win, I will be so happy. And it's just, that none of them have been in the match before. It'll be a great time. I'm very excited. So Lash and Fallon Henley are my famales.
Okay, for Manses, I really wanted to give I wanted to make Hangman one of mine just because he was back and he had this.
Because he showed up on TV.
Yeah, and also just because it looks like we're getting a title match or it's a future title match of some sort against him and MJF, But I said no, but I still have 3 other picks besides that.
Yeah.
One of them is Drew McIntyre. Daddy Drew, love what he's doing, love his heel work.
Psychopath Drew.
Yes. It's because, I was about to retire my Drew McIntyre shirt when he first returned, like with Dolph Ziggler, and he was like a heel. And, I was like, it's a little outdated. No, it's not anymore because he's heel again. So I was like, I'm so glad I didn't retire it. But my other one, he is leading, one of the leaders of the Gold League with 9 points. Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Yes, Swerve is one of my picks. That guy is killing it. The crowd freaking loves him, and I don't blame them. Like, this guy is on fire. If you would have told me when I went to All Out last year that he was going to be one of the top stars with one of the, getting a good push going, I would have said you're a liar. But no, look, here he is. As he deserves. He's doing such a hell of a good job. So, got to give him his credit where it's due, and he won his match. So, last one, I'm giving it to everyone's favorite father figure. I'm giving it to Christian Cage. He retained his TNT Championship against Edge. He is a superior father. Beth, I hope you're ready. Christian Cage is coming home. Dad is coming home,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so Christian Cage, everyone's favorite father.
Britt tweeted during the match before, when the match started, loser has to grow their hair out. And then she retweeted it and said, all right, who's going to tell him?
I mean, Edge just had his hair long.
I mean, I would like it long again. He's hot. Smash.
Exactly. He needs to take care of it because he looked like he had straw on his head when he last time.
Well, yeah, it was a different time. It was a different time.
I know, but still, I'll send him the products if I have to, Edge, you or Adam.
Edge, who is this Edge you speak of?
Oops.
Debated our superstar. Say it every time in my head. I also have Swerve as one of my picks because whose house?
Swerve's house.
Exactly. I'm also gonna give it to the man who can no longer say yeet. Put up a hell of a fucking fight. Also did a little ASL. For those who aren't aware, American Sign Language. In his introduction, he signed "Standing on Business." Jey Uso, fucking shout out main event Jey Uso. Hell of a fight with Seth Rollins. There were a few times I was like, oh my god, they're gonna give it to Jey. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because it's what season, Savannah?
The holiday season.
The holiday season. She had to think about it for a second.
Yeah,
I caught her off guard.
I was like, wait, what season is it? I was like, it's not Mania season. It's not Mania season. That starts on the Rumble.
Yeah, that's soon. That's next month.
Almost.
Almost Mania season. But yeah, like Jey Uso's. I'm so love it. 10 out of 10. Let's fucking go. Excuse me, man. I am burping a lot today. I'm so sorry, guys. Scottish sexopath, sextish scotopath. I feel like I'm too dyslexic to read these. Question of the week, and yes, again, another question.
All right.
2 weeks in a row. Look at me go. For those, so I sidebar. I tweeted the ShElite Showcase Awards. I tweeted it. Everyone go.
Ooh, I need to go
retweet it. Go find it. I also put underneath that tweet every single question of the week we had this year.
What? Hold on. Let me go look at your Twitter.
I did it last week when I posted it, so December 1st.
Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. I have to do a bit.
Holding. But yeah, it was actually kind of easy. I just went through all my notebooks, or my other notebook, which was the majority of the year, and then I got the new one a few weeks ago. So I kind of just went through and was typing all the questions on my phone. It actually only took me like 10 minutes. I had music play, and it was a great time.
You said?
Yeah.
Yes, I found it. Let me retweet it.
Yeah, so if everyone hasn't yet, go fill out. It's all anonymous. Unless, I mean, some people I know the answers to. Because again, soon, December 28th, tentatively, we will be doing the ShElite Showcase Awards. So, guys, go get your answers in. What was your favorite question of the week? What was the best title episode?
Babies. Oh, no, I think Babies Are Wrestling was last year, but...
I think that one I don't know. But, are you filling it out right now?
No, I'm looking at the questions of the week that we had.
There was a lot.
The Girl Scout cookies, that was a good one. But honestly, I think my favorite, spoiler, Wrestlers as Barbies might be my favorite.
Like, I completely forgot about the Girl Scout ones. We did Mean Girls. We did Barbies.
Barbies is my favorite. But the AC was broken, so I couldn't fully enjoy myself.
Yeah, that was one of the shorter episodes. But this question will also be included. I'm not going to type it up and add to that list because why would I? But I saw this on Twitter, and then I put it in the cafeteria group chat, shout out. And I'm kind of curious because I also didn't answer this. If you, Savannah, had an action figure, what accessories would you have?
What accessories?
And everybody can answer this, by the way. Anyone, if you know.
Honestly, kind of back to if you watched this when we were recording before, I think when we were live, before we actually started recording, which you should, so you can get some context for some stuff like this. We were talking about how maybe it's the Southern me, maybe it's the Texan in me that sometimes maybe, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but, solving issues with violence may not be the best thing, but it's not what you think it is. But, like Penelope Ford has brass knucks with her all the time. I would probably have some brass knucks,
Okay. I also think you would have little, you would have your pugs.
Oh my goodness, my pugs, yes.
You would definitely have your pugs as little accessories. A thing of nail polish per slaps.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, my nails always change.
She'll just have a little thing you can put in her hand of nail polish.
Maybe a camera, since I'm now doing ringside photography for.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just like an accessory person. Like, it's not even like I'm just gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be like these supreme ones with.
Yeah, you can have. I mean, you could have like your action figure and then like a few, and then like a whole other like accessory kit.
It's like these like supreme ones where like you have the figure and then you have like additional like outfits and pieces on accessories and all that. And you have the entrance tunnel technically.
Dog.com.
He's an exclusive. He's a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely have a lot of accessories. Why not?
Sure. Okay.
I'm trying to think of what I would have because like I put it in the chat and like I didn't even answer it myself.
I'd have an Elite T-shirt, like a T-shirt of the Elite.
Okay, there you go.
There's one.
I think I'd have to have Adam and Rhea.
Little Adam and Little Rhea. Yep. I think I would have a headband, also one of my headbands, like probably a blinged one more specifically because I blinged them. You know, that's more me.
Yeah. Matt said I would be, or he would be the I'm a whore t-shirt. That's very you, Matt. I love that for you. It's true.
Let's have to hang this back up.
What else would I have? I'd have a microphone, of course.
Yes.
Is what I do.
Do your glasses count as an accessory?
They can. I've done an episode or two without my glasses. They can.
Okay.
They can be the one that can come off.
Ooh, you know what? It could be like, like how I showed you the candies. They have like different hands, different heads and stuff. You can have a head with your brown hair and then a head with red hair.
Oh my god, true.
Because you colored your hair red.
I have, which I need to. This bitch needs to dye. I'm probably not gonna dye it again until before I go to Mania. So that way it's still nice and vibrant for my sister's wedding.
Yeah,
full circle moment.
All right. Oh my god, isn't that a title of a show? Full circle moment.
That is.
We said that like all the freaking time.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Oh, Matt had an ad break. I'm so sorry. Well, if you subscribe, I'm just kidding. I know you can't. I did say Lil Adam Cole. I would have a Lil Adam Cole and a Lil Rhea side by side, homies. What else would I have? Maybe a thing of because I don't. An energy drink of some kind.
You always have an energy drink all the time. Yeah.
I always have caffeine. Listen.
And I get it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Listen, do you remember how often I would drink those fucking white zero sugar monsters? Yeah. All the fucking time. I'm surprised my body's intact. Yeah, I definitely. So, like, I don't think I would have a lot of accessories, but the microphone for sure. Glasses. No, I don't want a Kinder Bueno to be a part of my accessories.
Those are actually pretty good, but I get why Kinder Bueno. That's pretty funny.
It's my empire, and I don't want it.
Your new empire?
A child from Kindercare? No.
A kindergartner? Hat.
I feel like, I would microphone, glasses that change, like you can put on and off, and I have had different glasses over the span of being here. I actually get my new glasses next week. I'm very excited.
And then maybe I can have different hands, like different sets of hands, each with different like nail art, nail colors on them.
Yeah, there you go. You could also have different faces.
That is true with makeup.
Or different head.
Like
exactly.
with my Pride, I was gonna say my gay makeup look, but that sounds so mean. So my Pride makeup look, I've done Pride a couple times.
You have?
My spooky showcase makeup. My seasonal showcase makeup.
Next year for spooky showcase, I was going back and looking at everything.
Oh my god! Turtleneck. We gotta wear. Or whoever's Christian's gonna wear turtleneck.
I have a turtleneck. A black turtleneck specifically, and it's a tank top already.
Have to cut the sleeves up. I was gonna say, I was like, you gotta cut the sleeves off or something, because Christian case.
I have it. I will be Christian, I guess.
I think it's so funny how he
wrestles in a fucking turtleneck. I don't understand.
He's a dad. What are you supposed to expect? He's like he's a pair of New Balance shoes away from really being a wrestling dad.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not wrong. That's such a dad
thing. You're not wrong at all. That's definitely a dad thing to do. I don't know if I have anything else.
I think I'm content with mine. I feel like I have a lot of accessories. You know, I said an Elite t-shirt, a blinged headband, different sets of hands with different nail arts, different heads for different makeup looks, nail polish, my pugs.
Yeah.
Brass knucks just for violence issues.
Yeah, just for violence issues. I have my 2 heads, brunette and redhead, glasses that come on and off. A little uncle, little Rita baby girl.
A microphone.
Man, I ran.
I think that's good.
I feel like that fits me as a person.
I
did go through a phase where I was wearing my beanie a lot, and I'm still wearing it again, so maybe my gray beanie pop off.
The Bucks have a new beanie, but it's $30. I'm like,
the amount of merch that I have not bought. The last thing I bought was literally a payback.
The thing is with this one specifically is that it's a Top Rope Tuesday, so it's only available for 1 week. So I really have to decide between now and then, like between now and next Tuesday, whether or not I want to get it.
True. Oh, Matt needs sunglasses for the action figure. It can be 2 to 1. Oh no, that means it'd be him in the rack. Oh no. Actually, that's a smart fucking idea.
You know what you can do?
And a wig. You need a wig too, Matt.
Would it be, the wig could be like off to the side, but it would be funny is like if, or like, like it's almost like double-sided. So you turn the box one side and it's Matt, and then the other side is the rack.
That would actually be fucking hysterical. I was gonna say if you just turn the head, but yeah, having it sided would be funny.
Yeah.
Like Good Cop, Bad Cop from the Lego movie.
Exactly.
I know what you're putting down. Excuse me. Wow, I'm burping so much. I'm so sorry, guys. I usually can like suppress it more, like my feelings, but
mood.
I think that about wraps up the episode, guys. I think. So next week again will be a normal episode. The following week will be your seasonal showcase.
The holiday season. Yeah.
And then the following week, last episode of the fucking year, ShElite Showcase Awards. Time's a ticking, folks.
I know, it's crazy.
So then, tell people where they can find you, what you're working on.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Y2Garcia_. If there's no underscore, it is not me. What I have working on, finals. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on finals. But since it is my finals, I'll probably mention it again next week when I'm actually done with my finals, or mostly done with my finals. Because I will be done with the semester, I do want to do that part 2 for the Bucks tier list. So I just be on the lookout for that at some point. Go check out part 1. It is on YouTube. And if you want to see me, you can follow Pro Wrestling Legacy on Instagram. I do interviews with the wrestlers, and we're gonna try, because sometimes things don't go as planned, which is fine. But we're gonna try and do 3 interviews tomorrow, and they'll either be posted like within the next week. So be on the lookout for those. Yeah. This past week, I think there was one with a wrestler name I had done 2, and it was that were published, and it was one with the wrestler HIM and another one with the wrestler named Nolan Knight, who is honestly, I'm going to give Nolan Knight his flowers, because I see him in promo class. I've seen him in training. He has honestly, like when I first started going to PWL shows, like my first one, I think he had just made like his debut like not too long ago. And now he is getting a match in the main event tomorrow. So
nice.
Yeah, so I'm like, and I think he's like, what, like 19 or something. So I'm like, that is fucking awesome. And he is one of the nicest people in the world. I've done nail art of him. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know that. But yeah, just shout out to him. And I have an interview with him out on Pro Wrestling Legacy. So go follow them on Instagram. So that's what I got going on.
That's what she's got going on. What I got going on, you can find on Twitter at KatieRasslin13. Linktree, I'm about to get all things ShElite Showcase. Before I do the normal plugs, ShElite Showcase Awards, Google Doc, fill it out. Let your voice be heard, folks.
Give the people what
be
they
heard.
want. We'll give the people what they want.
Hell yeah. You could like just give your votes on a bunch of shit that we've done this year. So go do that. It'd be greatly appreciated because we like talking about it and we like getting a lot of different answers. So go, please. Gracias. I'll retweet it again.
Skedaddle. Yeah.
Go. But before you go, twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase and youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. Typically Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern-ish. Ish.
I'm the ish.
Serena's the ish. Patreon.com/ShElite Showcase. Again, exclusive non-wrestling podcast every single month for just a small little fee of $3. Trace dollar race, not Trace pesos.
Not Trace pesos, that'd be a fucking steal.
Yeah, so not that. But if you want to check out everything we've done this year, stuff that will be happening later this year, the last month, we're in the final stretch, guys. Final stretch. Thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out with us. We will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.